Today in Cloud Gaming News, we're going to be going over the latest on Stadia regarding a AAA title getting an official release date, a popular indie game getting an expansion, but first, we're going to be going over the latest from a company you're probably not expecting, and that's Nintendo. As of yesterday's Nintendo Direct, we now have confirmation that Dying Light 2 will arrive on the Switch through a cloud version. This wouldn't be the first time it happens either. There have been other cases such as Control that was sold through the eShop only available via the cloud. From my understanding, Nintendo isn't actually the one behind the cloud gaming service that's powering these titles. It's actually a third-party partner that publishers are partnering up with to get the games on the Switch. But I do think it's notable, and it says something that Nintendo's okay selling this experience to their consumer base. I wouldn't be surprised to see more titles eventually show up like this on the Nintendo Switch. I think it's a great way to play AAA titles that just can't run on that hardware. The last bit of info I want to attach to this is that Dying Light 2 cloud version on the Switch will have a free demo on launch day so you can try it out and see if it works well enough for you. But now let's switch over to Stadia news, and we're going to begin with a AAA title getting an official release date set for this year. Chorus will be launching December 3rd alongside all other platforms day 1. This was confirmed via a new trailer for the game put out by the developer themselves, and I have to say it gives you a good look at what you can expect out of the game. The game itself is fast-paced, frantic action that evolves the spirit of classic space shooters. You can expect a compelling single-player experience where you get to play as dual protagonists, Nara and her sentient AI companion and starfighter Forsaken on a personal journey of redemption. You'll face down hordes of enemy starfighters, titanic battleships, and unknown void entities as you reclaim, upgrade, and wield devastating weapons and abilities in zero-G dogfights. All of it taking place in a dark new sci-fi universe teeming with mystery and conflict. I really can't wait to get my hands on it. Based on everything I've seen so far, it looks absolutely fantastic, and if it really does play like old school space shooters from way back in the day, I'm all in. I do also want to note that Deep Silver Fish Labs, the developer behind the game, have been very prominent in the Stadia community and been very vocal with all of us, so I have to give them credit there. It's always great to see a developer not just excited for their game, but Stadia as well, and I can't wait to give their game a shot. The last bit of Stadia news here is going to revolve around an indie game that's pretty popular within the Stadia community, and that's Blue Fire. Best of all, the expansion will be absolutely free. You can expect 2 new areas, 16 new voids, 1 new boss, and around 5 hours of new gameplay. Alongside it, there will be exclusive new tunics and swords, lore expansion, and cutscenes. It's titled the Void of Sorrows DLC and will be available starting September 30th. I do also want to remind you all that Blue Fire is currently a Stadia Pro title, and you can redeem it so you can enjoy this DLC expansion as soon as it drops. There is one more thing I need to mention on the Stadia front, and it's a bit of clarification from earlier this week's This Week on Stadia blog post, and that's that the new add-on content for Streets of Rage 4 has been stealth edited to say coming soon. Now, this video is actually being done one night before, so maybe the DLC comes out tomorrow by the time this video is posted, but based on that stealth edit, it seems like it may have been pushed back or delayed. I don't really care too much about this, after all it's just a DLC, but I will say that it could have been communicated a bit better. For example, just writing update and then letting people know that it was pushed back rather than just editing the previous post, as I know it did cause some confusion over on Reddit. Either way, that wraps up this day in cloud gaming news. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button as it really helps the channel out, and if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. As always, thank you for watching the video. This has been the Virtual Cloud, giving you the latest and greatest on everything cloud gaming and VR related, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.